So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Cullum is out there with Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 slot. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Now here's Brunson. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Back to Towns. Lock at 6. And the 3 ball is good.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Now here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Hart. A 3-pointer off the mark. Alexander Walker finds Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Hart. Here's Johnson. The Knicks pull it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now, here's Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And so here is New York. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I asked the coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Johnson. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Johnson surveying the floor. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Hart. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Bounce pass from Bridges. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. Over Daniels. Brunson, no good.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Okongwu with a screen on Hart. Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. Count it.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Alexander Walker on the wing. The three from Johnson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Hart outside. Pass to Bridges. Now Brunson. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 5.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Outside Daniel. Johnson inside. Hart's there. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Hart outside. Left side, Towns. Over Okongwu. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. 7 points in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
On the wing, Johnson. Outside Daniel. Hart against Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Towns finds Hart. Back to Towns. Pass to Brunson. From downtown. Rebound Atlanta.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Hawks making a switch here.
Number 4.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bridges kicks to Towns. Off target from 3-point range.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again. The Hawks trailing. Johnson up top. He's got 5. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Towns has got 10.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's McCollum. Back to Alexander Walker. Johnson for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On the wing, Anunoby. Towns in the corner. Anunoby, good.
And you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you, a willing facilitator.
Johnson dishes to Okongwu. Pass to McCollum. Now, Alexander Walker. Another 3 for Atlanta. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Anunoby. Hart, wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker for three. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Anunoby outside. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McCollum, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Bridges. Highest to the hoop.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges. Thundering slam off the bounce.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Johnson outside. There's the 3. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Knicks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Bridges. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Landale's checked in for Atlanta. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Johnson for the Knicks. Atlanta's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Alexander Walker passes to Landale. Now McCollum over McBride. McCollum no good. McBride on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 4-point New York lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, this next team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back over to you guys.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Dort, he's checked in for the Hawks. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Screen by Wiggins. Atlanta again missing. New York with the ball. Shakes him. And again, it's New York.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
The Hawks trail by 4. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Out to the wing. Towns against Wiggins. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 12.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Now, here's Dort. Scoreless thus far. With his first shot attempt, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Shamet. Landale pass to Dort. Wiggins outside. Here's Alexander Walker. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
How about the work they've done close to the rim? The ball is constantly being fed into the paint, and they're letting their guys go to work.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Drummond. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Alvarado in at the 1.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's covered by Shamet. From the arc. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's McBride, out left to the wing. Towns for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Pass to Landale. Here's Alexander Walker. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's Drummond after the basket by Atlanta. Towns kicks to Shamet. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Wiggins. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Towns wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so here is New York after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Towns. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Daniels is checked in for the Hawks. And a switcher also for New York. Jones checked in for Drummond. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Daniels passes to Wiggins. Here's Alexander Walker. Alvarado with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Teardrop shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Hawks making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Jones. Alvarado, no good on the free throw. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Now here's Brunson. Wiggins with the block. McCollum feeling it out a bit. The Hawks again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 9. McBride passes to Alvarado. Back to McBride. Here's Alvarado. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Daniels passes to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
McCollum against Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
McCollum against Brunson. Outside Daniel. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins sets a screen for Daniel. Goes up on the wing. And it's Wiggins missing. The Knicks leading by 10. Shamet the pass to Alvarado. McBride bounce pass. And it's Towns missing. And has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Higgins outside. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wiggins has got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Brunson on the move. Makes it off the glass.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
The Hawks trail by 10. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Atlanta making some changes. The Monster comes in for Jock Landale. And Jalen Johnson subbed in for Wiggins. And then for New York, Hart, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Knicks on defense. Pass to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
Anunoby outside. Lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball. Anunoby's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
McCollum.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Just 3 to shoot. His first attempt of the game finds the target. Daniels has got his first 2 points. The Knicks leading by 9. Anunoby outside. No good on the 3. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Brunson following the 3 by Atlanta. Bridges outside. With a screen on McCollum. For 3, Bridges sinks the 3-pointer. Bridges has got 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
McCollum passes to Alexander Walker. Brunson against Daniels. Pass to the Monster. And it's McCollum in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bridges left side. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 11-point game. And here is Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Get loud. Please announce
So for the Hawks, Doc Landale's checked in for the Monster. And it's Dort in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
New York shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Johnson right side. Pass to McCollum. Shoots the 3. Johnson can't hit. The Knicks leading by 13. Bridges passes to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 14.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Here's Daniels. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And the Knicks with possession here. Here's New York. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to McBride. There's the triple, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 8. And the 3 off target.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
That one good for 2. And the Knicks lead by 19.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now, here's Dort. No scoring in this one. Pass to McCollum. The 3 drains the 3-pointer.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Johnson outside. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's New York with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Atlanta with it. They trail by 16. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. C.J. McCollum out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Alexander Walker, and he goes in for the dunk.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. A three ball. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Daniel. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Alexander Walker. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now, here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game. Here's Brunson. Muscling it in. Brunson.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. Hart the pass to Towns. Over Okongwu. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The free throw drops for Towns. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And here's Johnson outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. Pocket 6. Bridges against McCollum. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Alexander Walker. Daniels finds Alexander Walker. Johnson the screen. Puts up a 3. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Alexander Walker. Bridges outside. Here's Hart. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson dishes to Daniels. Alexander Walker on the wing. Johnson with a screen on Hart. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Here's Hart after the basket by Atlanta. And the Knicks miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McCollum kicks to Johnson. Daniels with it. Brunson picks him up. McCollum with the screen for Daniel. Back to Johnson. Pass to Daniel. Over Brunson. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Anunoby outside. Now Hart. Anunoby outside. Bridges for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 13. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Anunoby. He has 5. Here's Brunson. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. And Okongwu slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Bridges outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Hart outside. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Johnson kicks to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. McCollum with the screen for Okongwu. Alexander Walker. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 6. Anunoby outside. Towns in the corner. Back to Anunoby. Towns a screen on McCollum. New York, no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Outside Daniel. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Shoots over Towns. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Johnson. And for the Knicks, they're shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Floats one up. Brunson goes for the soft touch.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Landry Shamet's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Anunoby. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's McBride, and here's Brunson outside. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Six to shoot. Johnson outside. Offline with his 3. New York shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. The kick out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 9. Down low. In deep. And Johnson finishes off inside. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Pass to Shamet. Brunson scanning the floor. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
McBride passes to Brunson. Lets it fly. McBride's shot is off.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And here's McCollum. He's got 11. Connects from three-point range. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Shamet. Hasn't made one yet. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
Johnson with it. He's got 19. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Hawks working the ball around. Over in the corner, Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Alvarado. That 3 off the mark. 1:16 left to play in the third. Pass to Johnson. that one, no question, powered it down.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. The Knicks leading by 3. Alvarado passes to McBride. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Landale. Releases. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McBride. Releases from the wing and drills it. McBride's got 9. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Knicks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. Clock at 4. Fires from deep. Landale grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 5. Now here's McCollum. Outside, Dort. Outside, Daniel. Shoots over Alvarado. Daniels, no good. New York leading by 5. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Here's Towns. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Towns has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for New York. Outside, Daniel. McCollum outside. To the wing on the left. Landale pass to Wiggins. Now here's McCollum. Defended by McBride. McCollum no good. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Drummond. Here's McBride. Towns the screen. And McBride gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 10.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now here's Drummond. Towns for 3. Another 3 for New York.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's McCollum. To the middle, and stolen by Drummond. McBride on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. McBride passes to Alvarado. Outside, Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in.
Jalen Brunson.
third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now Daniels. McCollum outside. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta, trailing by 13. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Daniels tries a three, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McCollum against Brunson. Over McCollum, and it's Brunson missing. Inside, here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Brunson goes in. Here's Alvarado. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Now here's Brunson. Towns from deep three-point range. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Daniels. And he drops it in from the low post. Daniels has got 4 points this quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Here's Wiggins, and the rejection by Towns. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. And then for New York, OG Anunoby comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. Here is Daniels. To the middle. Dort finds Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 10. And Anunoby slams it in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's McCollum. Over in the corner, Dort. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Towns for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Towns has got 38 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Dort. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Clarkson, and it's Bridges in for Jose Alvarado. The Knicks leading by 12. Towns sets the pick for Bridges, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Okongwu. And here is Johnson. Defended by Hart. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Plenty of space. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Again, the Hawks score. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Hart. Now Brunson, 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 25 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Hart has it in the corner. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
McCollum outside. A crossover, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Jim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade, and I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And it's the Knicks with the ball, leading by 12. Hart outside. Now Towns. 8 feet out. And that one is good.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Daniels. Book it.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now Hart. Outside Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And down goes the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Johnson. It's off target.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Anunoby. Rips it down with 2 hands.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Jalen Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, OG Anunoby. At the line for 1.
That's good from Anunoby. And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. It's an 18-point game. Daniels a screen on Bridges. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jumper is off. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And he gets that one to go.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Slams down the alley-oop. 16-point lead. Outside Bridges. Brunson outside. Here's Hart. Lays it in off the window.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Outside Daniels. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.